Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Saujanya Hegde taking really pride and pleasure welcoming you all for this lovely evening, celebrating the World Public Relation Day. Are we all excited? Yes. The tempo has been built up by the beautiful music and the dance that has been presented. But to start off with, what is PRCI? Public Relation Council of India is a pan-India communication exchange forum with its presence in more than 38 Indian cities and towns. This premier network connects PR, media commercials, and public service advertising, NACOM, and academia in communication and students. PRCI provides industry professionals an opportunity to serve their community by encouraging high ethical standards in their representative areas of work, and for the first forum to offer accreditation to professionals in the stream. Born on 3rd April 2004, PRCI strives to enrich the professional development, aids networking opportunities to further cause of profession increase. Headquarters at Bangalore, and today we are at Mangalore. Kudla, Kodiyal, Mangalore, Mangaluru or Mangalapuram. Whatever you call it, it is our own city and we welcome you all to Mangalore. The Mangalore chapter under the South Zone, the state head, we welcome you all for this lovely evening once again. On behalf of the members and the office bearers of Public Relation Council of India, South Zone, we cordially invite you and welcome you this evening for the World Public Relation Day celebration that is happening today. May I call upon the dignitaries onto the dais. To invite the dignitaries, may I call upon the Secretary of the Mangalore chapter, Mr. Kenute Jeevan Pinto, to kindly come over to the dais. The Chairman of the Mangalore chapter, Mr. Raghavendra Holla, to kindly come over. The State Head of PRCI Karnataka, Mr. Pashupati Sharma, to kindly come over to the dais. It's my immense pleasure to call upon the dignitaries. I request the National Head YCC, Ms. Chinmay Praveen, to kindly come over to the dais. Chairperson South Zone PRCI, Dr. T.S. Lata, to join us onto the dais. With extreme pleasure, we invite the National President PRCI, Dr. T. Vinay Kumar. A big round of applause as we welcome him onto the dais. The Chairman, HOD, Communication Studies of the Bangalore University, Dr. B.K. Ravi is here with us. Can we have him on the dais? I request you to give a big round of applause as we welcome him. We have the Vice Chancellor of the Yenapoya University, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar. It's our pleasure to have you, sir. A warm welcome to you. Request you to kindly accept your seat on the dais. Dr. Rudolf Norona, the Manager of the Corporate Communication from MRPL. It's our pleasure you have joined us today. I request you to kindly take up your seat on the dais, sir. The Chief Mentor and Chairman of PRCI and YCC, Mr. M.B. Jairam, sir. A warm welcome to you and I request you to join us onto the dais. It's our pleasure having the Vice Chancellor of the Mangalore University. We were also expecting the presence of Sri Vishweshwara Bhatt, the Editor-in-Chief, Vishwavani Daily. He had his meeting with the Prime Minister yesterday, which unfortunately got postponed to today, and he has given his misfortune of missing today's event, but all good wishes to the event. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries onto the dais. Warm welcome to you all. God's blessings are definitely needed in each and every step that we take in our life, and today's program will be led by prayer. May I request Anushri Mali, daughter of Avinash Mali and Rajita Mali, to kindly lead us in prayer.
Saraswati Vidyuvati विधियुवती सम्रक्षतु मां श्री सरस्वती विधियुवती सम्रक्षतु मां श्री सरस्वती विधियुवती मुरली वीणा गान विनोदिनी संवेदिनी मुरली वीणा गान विनोदिनी संवेदिनी चारु चंद्र हासिनी सरसीरुह लोचनी मुरारी गुरु गुहमोदिनी शब्दार्थ स्वरूपिणी हंसिनी ब्रह्माणि आरक्तवर्ण रूपिणी मुरारी गुरु गुहमोदिनी शब्दार्थ स्वरूपिणी हंसिनी ब्रह्माणि आरक्तवर्ण रूपिणी सरस्वती विधियुवती सम्रक्षतु मां श्री सरस्वती विधियुवती. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anushri. With that melodious voice, I'm sure God has given His blessings to all of us. We move forward with the PRCI theme song, which will be played before we start today's evening.
We are with you, we are you, we bring to you who needs you. We bridge the gap between old and new. We sing in praise of you, we make diamond overdue. We serve you, we are because of you. We speak of you, we speak for you. In every word that is true, we build your game a name, Ubuntu. Walking with our heads held high, as well ahead of you. We throw light and be your shadow too. We believe in us and not I. We connect the world and you true. PRCI.
Yes, that's PRCI, walking with the heads held high. And now to welcome us all with a smile, we have the chairman of the Mangalore chapter, Mr. Raghavendra Holla, to welcome us all with his smile.
When Saujanya says to smile, we need to smile. Thank you, Saujanya. ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಉದ್ಘಾಟಕರೇ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂಥ ಹಿರಿಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಿರಿಯ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, PR ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ PRಗೆ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಏಕೈಕ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯೇ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಅಂತಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮಟ್ಟದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಝೋನಲ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಮತ್ತು PR ಡೇ ಅನ್ನು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಸರ್. ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನೆರೆಕೆರೆಯವರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆಡ್ PR ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಚೆರಿಷಸ್. ಅಂತಹ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸಂಪರ್ಕವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಶಯವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಆರಂಭವಾಗುವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಶೋ ಅಥವಾ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವುದು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಖುಷಿ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂತಹ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತವಾದಂತಹ ಎನಪೊಯ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವಾ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವಾ, ಬಾಂಬೆಲಿದ್ದೇವಾ ಅಂತಹ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನವರು ನಾವು ಅವರ ಎನಪೊಯ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಕೆಳಗೆ ನಾನು ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ನಂಗೆ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಷ್ಟು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅಂತಹ ಎನಪೊಯ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ ಚಾನ್ಸಲರ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂ ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಪೆಜತಾಯ ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿದವರು, ಬೆಳೆಸಿದವರು ಅಥವಾ PR ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಲವಾರು ದಶಕಗಳಿಂದ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ PRCI ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಮೆಂಟರ್ ಆದಂತಹ MB ಜಯರಾಮ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂತಹ ಮರಿಯನ್ ಅವರು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. PRCI ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇದರ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂ ವಿನಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಇವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕೆನ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ರಾಜಧಾನಿಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವವರು ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಮತ್ತು HOD ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯ BK ರವಿ ಇವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BK ರವಿ ಇವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಜಗಮೋಹನ್ ದಾಸ್ ಇವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಆದಾಯ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 5% ಆದಾಯವನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಉತ್ತಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 95% ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಡೀಸೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇವಲ 2000 ಎಕರೆಯಿಂದ ಅಂತಹ ಕಂಪನಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಜನರಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರುಡಲ್ಫ್ ನೊರೋನ ಇವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರನ್ನು ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣ ಶರ್ಮಾ ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ನಾಯಕರು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ KSRTC ಇದರ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು ಆಗಿರುವಂತವರು, ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೌತ್ ಝೋನ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲತಾ ಇವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಡದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೆಡ್, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯುವಕರನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವಂತಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ YCC ಅಂತ, ಅದರ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಚಿನ್ಮಯಿ ಇವರನ್ನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಸುಮನಾ ಪೊಳಲಿ ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಈ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ PRCI ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ಸದೃಢವಾದಂತಹ ಬುನಾದಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಈಗ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಪಶುಪತಿ ಶರ್ಮಾ ಇವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಿವಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಇವರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ PRCIಯ ನಾಯಕರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು PRCIಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ನಾಯಕರಿಗೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಝೋನಲ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕಿರುವವರು, PR ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಚಾಪನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿ PR ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದಂತ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧನಾ ಪುರುಷರು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬದವರಿಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. PRCIಯ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ನಮ್ಮ ನೇರ ಪ್ರಸಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವವರು, ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕವರೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಅದರ ಎಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Thank you so much. Sweet and short welcome to all. A warm welcome to the chairman himself. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ರೆಮ್ಯುನೇಷನ್ ಮನಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ PRCI ನ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಮನಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ PRCI. ದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ different way of expression. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you on the dignitaries on the dais and all of you who are gathered here. It's now time for the formal inaugural. I request the dignitaries on the dais to join us for the lighting of the lamp of this evening. I request all the members of the PRCI Mangalore chapter to join them on the place. Please join them for the lighting of the lamp.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा मृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय
Thank you so much. Now that it has been formally inaugurated, a lot of questions maybe with the press or the people who are gathered here. What is PRCI? To give us more insight on this, may I request Ms. Chinmayi Praveen, the National Head of YCC, to tell us more about PRCI, YCC and World PR Day. Over to you, ma'am.
Greetings, warm and wonderful evening, one and all. Wishing all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my PRCI fraternity, across South Zone, YCC representatives, and all the attendees a very happy Public Relations Day. I, Mrs. Chinmayi Praveen, National Chair YCC, here to throw light on PR and present you the gist on PRCI and YCC. Everyone, I, you and me have some story to tell and want to be distinguished with our uniqueness, want a stream of ideas, what we are and where we want to reach from where we are. So what is the way? Which is the tool? That is nothing but public relations. It is nothing but PR. Public relations is a strategical approach towards creation of goodwill, credibility, stimulates us to change the thought process, helps manage reputation and strengthen the human relations. The list is galore to mention. Precisely, one can say PR is about sending the right message to a right place with the right people. If at all, the act and process of public relations is done with trust, truth and transparency, one can overcome almost any obstacle he or she may face. So we know what is public relations now. So what is this Public Relations Council of India? Familiarly known as PRCI, is a brainchild of Mr. M.B. Jairam, the leader of leaders, born on 3rd March 2003, with handful of founding members, which strives to enrich professional development, creating networking opportunities. It is an experimental field to exchange ideas and experience overall progress of humanity. The vision is to make this organization a one-stop knowledge for communication under the motto, Communication for the Better World. The gut and the intuitive strength in PRCI has paved way to reach its number a half a century. So we have 50 plus chapters pan-India, 5 international chapters under its umbrella WCC. This deserves a good round of applause, I believe. Yes, it did not stop here. The visionaries questioned themselves, will only academics suffice for overall growth of a student? It is definitely the answer is no. The torchbearers wanted the next line of leaders, the young ambassadors, make the youth promising asset of nation by initiating Young Communicators Club, YCC. So what does YCC do? It's bridge between the academics and industry, hands-on experiments to make student society ready, periodic seminars and symposiums at their campuses, inquisitive mindset for bringing creativity in the student, making them stand across the world. The beauty of YCC is it is run by the student, framed by the students and organized by the students. So the in-house publications are Chanakya and Kautilya. We have Chanakya Awards, Kautilya Awards, Collateral and Hall of Fame Awards every year running. So I conclude saying no one is young or old, capable or weak to make the society a better world to place live in. Joins hands with PRCI to make the world better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chinmay Praveen. You have definitely joined hands to make this evening better. A wonderful description and an insight to what we are celebrating today. It's my privilege to recognize the presence of the South Zonal Secretary, Mr. Ramakrishna. We recognize your presence, sir. Thank you for being here. The Secretary General, Mr. Kirti US. Kutti US. Welcome you, sir. The National Executive Member, Dr. Sundar Ram. Welcome you, sir. The Bangalore Chapter Chairman, H.M. Renukananda. The Chairman of Chennai, Sumit Bothro. Okay. A warm welcome to you, sir. Nagraj Hebar from Udupi. Welcome you, sir. Udupi Chairman. Mr. Dharmaraj, Director PRCI. Mr. Chitran from Kerala Chapter. A warm welcome to you, sir. Even if you have mentioned or missed out any names, a warm welcome for each one of you because it's our day and we are celebrating today. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Ramchandran Palgat, Chairman, a warm welcome to you, sir. It's now time to go ahead for the keynote address. And to give the keynote address today, we have Dr. B.K. Ravi, Professor and Chairman, the Department of Communication, Bangalore University, has 31 years of experience in teaching and research. During his academic tenure, he has presented research papers in India and abroad, including countries like USA, Poland, Japan, Morocco, New Zealand, Kenya, Qatar, Thailand, Malaysia, Canada, China, and the list goes on. He has published articles in international research journals, guided 10 students for the doctoral studies, and educated many theses for the national and the international universities. He has chaired nearly 14 scientific sessions at international conferences in different countries. Dr. B.K. Ravi was the scientific committee of the first International Forum on Media and Information Literacy, constituted jointly by the UNESCO and the University of Fez, Morocco and Africa, where he chaired a session on media and information systems worldwide critical analysis, and also presented a paper titled Information Literacy and Theory of Out of Reach. If I go to explain and read out his profile, I think we'll go on to the dinner time. But cutting it short, he is the Secretary General, the National Council of India of the Asia Communication Media Congress. Presently, he was also the Special Officer for Karnataka Fine Arts University in the government of Karnataka for 2 years. He is the Professor and Chairman of the Department of Communication, Bangalore University. Coming back to his profile, we have the keynote speaker and we're all ears to hear him. With a big round of applause, may I invite him for the keynote address. The mic is yours, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Greetings for the World Public Relations Day for all of you. Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Yanopaya University, Chief Mentor and Chairman Emeritus of PRCI and YCC, Mr. M. B. Jairam, National President of PRCI, Dr. Vinay Kumar, Chairperson South Zone PRCI, Dr. Latha, National Head YCC, Chinmay Praveen, State Head of PRCI, Pashupati Sharma, Chairman Mangalore Chapter, Raghavendra Holla, Mr. Jeevan Pinto, Mr. Ramkrishna, Mr. Narona, Mr. Kutti, Sundareshan, Renukananda, Sumit, Hebbar, and all the office bearers of Public Relations Council of India from different parts of the country. My dear ladies and gentlemen and all the awardees, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the awardees who have made their presence today in this meaningful function. My dear friends, today we are celebrating the World Public Relations Day. I think, as all of you know, Public Relations Council of India is one of the largest organization who is dealing with public relations, not only with the professionals as well as with the academic bodies. And very happy to tell you that around 50 chapters of Public Relations Council of India throughout the country, they are celebrating the World Public Relations Day today. It's a great honor for all of us to be with you. And I'm very happy our Mangalore chapter is celebrating the World Public Relations Day in a very meaningful way with all our zonal PR awards and state PR awards. And I think we are also launching the logo of our global conclave, which will be held in November 2022 also. My dear friends, during this occasion, I think the theme of this basic conference is the truth, transparency, and reputation and trust of a PR manager. As all of us know, public relations is part of our life. You cannot forget public relations. A man with good public relations, a company with good public relations, an institution with good public relations will survive. I think all of us know the importance of public relations. And gradually, after the growth of Indian media industry from the past 2 or 3 decades from now, as and when the technology has started dictating terms, I think gradually the concept of public relations, the way of presentation, the role of PR, the functions, and all those things are being redefined, which doesn't mean to say that the technology has changed, whereas the communication process has not changed. See, most of us, what we do is, we try to glorify the technology and forget the major concept part. It is a fact that public relations is very important and it will survive. Subject to condition, we may also have to change as per the situation. Because now, the greatest challenge before all PR managers, we have what is called the technology. The communication process has fastened. The delivery of message, dissemination of information has fastened because of the technology. But the original message, original truth, original transparency, original dedication remains the same. At any point of time, we should never forget this concept. Because it is not very easy to be a PR manager. You may be an executive director of PR, you may be a general manager of PR, you may be called as a public relation officer, you may be called as a corporate communication manager, whatever the terminology may be. It is not that easy to work as a public relations man. Public relations is a skill, it's an art where you have to gain on your own. See, as academicians and as researchers, we go on delivering quite a lot of lectures. We always say the do's and don'ts of public relations. But most of the time, all our arrows will not work in the field. There are quite a lot of other challenges for a PR man At every point of time, at every minute is a challenge. My dear friends, if you want to succeed in this particular field, it is your dedication, it is your hard work, it is your transparency, it is your honesty, and the love for your work will bring you success. It is not that easy, because at every point of time, every PR manager, we have a challenge at every point. Because I may be an academician, I am a PR for a lot of leaders and politicians, I know. Our bosses will not allow you. Any company, because I have worked with MBJ, hats off to MB Jairam, who established the largest public relations organization in the country as executive director of Karnataka Power Corporation. I think his department was one of the largest public relations department in the country. Because at every point of time, wherever he had the branch offices, everywhere he had an assistant PRO, he had a PRO to take care of the image of that particular institution. Where at every point of time, I think under MBJ, KPC made a very big name, because since the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka is the chairman of Karnataka Power Corporation, and I think he was also the advisor to the Honorable Chief Minister S.M. Krishna. So he developed, why MBJ developed, why he wanted hundreds of PROs, why he wanted hundreds of APROs. But please don't forget the fact that if you are working in a company, you may be in an education institution, you may be in a factory, you may be in a political party. Even a political party needs very good public relations people at every point of time. And don't be under the impression that your boss will be very, very happy with your work. If you do an excellent job, they will not praise you. If there is a small mistake, if there is no coverage, if you don't carry a photograph, and every point of time, whether it is a political leader, whether it is a chairman, whether it is a scientist, whether it is a vice chancellor, whether it is a registrar, or an industrialist, or the owner of the company, or whatever the case may be, they expect the PR managers to see to it they get a maximum publicity at every point of time. Every day, you need to have a photo, you need to have an item, and if you don't, again, you know, all of us know the circumstances. So because of what we call the concept of information pollution, information explosion, the rampant growth of media, the emergence of new technology, the emergence of social networking sites, all of us know how the new media is developing on its own throughout the country. So the challenges for PR, this field is also, they're increasing. The pressure is increasing more and more. Because for a person, whenever you talk to how do you talk to a person, what's the word you use, what is your body language, how much time you give, how you treat him. See, for example, for a person, if he approaches, and every individual will expect an excellent, cordial and warm welcome by the PR. Whether he is busy, whether he is angry, whether he is hungry, nobody bothers. See the difference. As a PR man, if somebody comes to you and if you say, yes, what do you want? What is the reaction? And the same way, if you say, sir, what can I do for you, sir? The message is the same. Then what is your body language? How you make your presentation? See, these are some of the basic factors which we may have to be very, very particular about. And I don't think the job of a public relations manager is that easy today. At every point of time, it is changing. The technology is also a challenge. Because whenever we say, how do you define an advertisement? Advertisement is defined as a permissible lie. Advertisement is a permissible lie. So just like that, but even in PR and exaggeration and all those things will not survive long. That's why the concept of whether it is the truth, your transparency, your efficiency will definitely matter. But subject to condition, one should have interest in this particular field, and you have to work on your own. You have to do quite a lot of homework, because I was working with MBJ and I have seen how many times he used to change the design of the advertisements. See, if you are working in the state government, what should be the size of the photo of the chief minister? Again, the bang will be the PRO. No, the information director and all those people will go away. What should be the size of the Honorable Prime Minister? What is the size of the photo of the... At every point of time, it's not that easy. If you, for a second, if you forget that you are PR, you will have a very tough time. So I think why I am raising all these issues are because a lot of us, we belong to this particular field. We do public relations at every point of time, which is a very important factor. There may be, and most of the bosses think, hey, why do you need public relations? I say, it's not required at all. What does he do? What does she do? Does? No. But a company or an institution. See, for example, you have our Honorable Vice Chancellor. They are very safe and they are very happy. But in the state-owned universities, what happens? If you do not have a good PR, say our KSRTC madam is sitting here, what will happen? See, we expect Lata madam to tell us whether all their KSRTC buses are running from Bangalore to Mangalore. At any minute, if she doesn't tell, what will happen? So at every point of time, she should update the information, she should brief the MD, she should brief the minister, she should brief the chairman, and she should brief 6.5 crores Karnataka people, population of this state. See the toughness. Otherwise, we will blame madam. Yen madam, bus ಓಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೇಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು PRO should tell. ಅದೇನೋ ಘಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ನೀವು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಹೌದಾ ಅಗೇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು one photo. See, today we have a mad rush. I cannot accommodate a photograph in a newspaper. For example, imagine this, the same incident. Forget for some time, this is PRCI. Imagine if it is an institution or anything of that kind. Tomorrow I will be expecting my photo should be everywhere. Everybody thinks I am very, very important. Everybody wants the photograph. Everybody wants their presence in the media. I want publicity. And is it practically possible for us to cover each and every word, each and every photograph? See, that's the challenge. How intelligently you manage is not only pleasing your boss, doing your honest work, you may have to manage the media. Managing media is not that easy, my dear friends, today. It's very, very tough. For that, you need a skill, you have to extend hospitality, you should be very cordial, and you should also have the essence. This is very, very important. If some newspaper or a news channel wants to carry an item, there should be something where a PR should be in a position to boost the image of an institution. That lies with the public relations manager. If you just say, the function was organized, the function, see, all of you know this. But it is a great challenge with that amount of pressure. It is not that easy, but still, as PR managers, if we really work hard, and it requires quite a lot of preparation, it requires a lot of hard work, and you should be very honest, you should be very transparent, you should be dedicated. Only then nobody can come in your way. And these are some of the basic factors which will lead you to success. So there is no doubt about it. I will not take much of your time because lecture teachers will go on for hours together. I do not want to take much of your time, and I am very happy that the office bearers of Mangalore chapter, they have organized such an excellent event today, and I think this is the first time we are organizing the South Indian event in Mangalore. So we have high regards to Mangalore, people of Dakshin Kannada, they are all very literate class, and we have high regards and respects to the people of, we call it as Dhaka, Dakshin Kannada, including Udupi, and their contribution in the growth of our state and country is something marvelous. If you look into banking, if you look into education, if you look into health, I think the contribution of people of Dakshina Kannada is something great, not only to this country, to the world. So I'm very happy to be with all of you in Mangalore. And once again, I request MBJ to still expand the empire of Public Relations Council of India, not only within the country, let us also go outside and spread the message of Public Relations Council of India. So during the World Public Relations Day, once again I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Namaste.
Thank you so much for that wonderful words. I think the applause should be a little more. Definitely knowledge was seen by his words, so elite and perfect to the occasion. We recognize the presence of our friends who are here. We recognize the presence of Mr. Nandalike Balachandra Rao, who was a former PR of Karnataka Bank, A warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure having you, sir. We recognize the presence of Tanuja Maben, the director of PRCI. Yes, a warm welcome to you. Renuka madam is here. A warm welcome to you. The ex-executive member, secretary of PRCI Bangalore chapter. Mr. Siddhalinga Swami, a warm welcome to you, sir. We recognize your presence, head of communication of Christ College. We also recognize the presence of Mr. Suresh Bidu, Mr. Nagraj Hebar, Ms. Rekha Pai, Ms. Manjula Nagraj, Mr. Victor Raj, Mr. Vasant Kedige, Ms. Sumata Naik, and Mr. Chitra Prakash. We also recognize the team from Christ College and all the students also. A warm welcome to all of you. Christ College students, yes. St. Paul's, Bangalore. We recognize the presence of the representatives from St. Paul's, Bangalore. Yes. Mr. Stephen from OMPL. It's a pleasure having you, sir. Welcome, welcome. We are definitely here to celebrate the World Public Relation Day, also the presentation of the Zonal PR Awards and the State Awards. And it's time for the award ceremony. All the ones who are receiving the awards, all the very best and congratulations once again. I request the dignitaries to be a part of the award ceremony. We start with the State PR Awards of 2022. The presentation will also be there on the LED screen behind. As we call out the name of the awardees, I request you to kindly come forward and receive it from the dignitaries on the desk. We have the introduction of the awardee in the AV, and to start with, we have the Outstanding Entrepreneur 2022. Can we have the AV, please? This is the State PR Awards, Outstanding Entrepreneur 2022.
Chetana S of Chetana's Beauty Lounge is a woman entrepreneur of substance. Chetana is renowned for her repertoire of talent in personal care. She has been working with the motto, client's comfort and satisfaction is of the utmost importance. Chetana is an internationally certified beauty cosmetologist, makeup artist and hairstylist with expertise in advanced techniques since 1996. She is trained in aesthetics and beauty cosmetology from CIDESC, Switzerland, and also has been trained under the well-known makeup artists like Dominic Cruz from San Francisco. She is also mother of 2 children, a son and a daughter.
A round of applause as we call upon the Outstanding Entrepreneur for the year 2022, Ms. Chetana S, representing Chetana's Beauty Lounge. Congratulations. Going on to the next category, Outstanding Entrepreneur 2022.
Naveen Shetty, an MBA in finance. Naveen Shetty is an entrepreneur and proprietor of Shri Swadishta Food Products. He is a businessman with rich experience of over 20 years in finance and marketing, responsible for planning, branding, production, line sales and all day-to-day activities. He has the distinction of growing the client base from 0 to 5,000. A talented leader experienced in preparing and serving diverse foods. He motivates employees to exceed customer expectations in high volume settings while maintaining strong quality and effective cost controls. Shri Swadishta, established in 2014, is located in rural area of Elinje near Kinnigoli.
If your family is here, please call them together. The winner of the Outstanding Entrepreneur 2022, Mr. Naveen Shetty. If your family is here, please join. 5 kids, please join in. Definitely an achievement in your business life. A lot of support is needed from your family also. Naveen Shetty's mother is here, wife, kids. That's a complete family. I think we can see 3 generations together receiving one award. Congratulations once again for Outstanding Entrepreneur 2022, Mr. Naveen Shetty for Swadishta Cakes, Bakes and Sweets, Mangalore. Going on to the next category, it's Innovation in Higher Education.
Swastika National School under Swastika Charitable Trust was established by Dr. Raghavendra Holla of PRCI Mangaluru Chapter Chairperson in 2021 is a new educational venture offering undergraduate programs in the field of commerce, social work and management. Offering BCom, BBA, BSW and CACS IT courses for young aspirants, the institution is affiliated under Mangalore University Mangala Gangotri. The institution strives to develop a new ways of thinking in students and has committed to free and open inquiry which inspires students to come up with ideas that would challenge and change the world. The institution also provides them 2 years of work experience along with graduation, introducing the concept of earning while learning at an early age.
Yes, receiving the award for the Innovation in Higher Education, Swastika National School, though the chairman is here as the chairman of both the Mangalore chapter and the college, we have the very proud principal, Malini Hebbar. Ma'am, I request you to come and receive the award. If the students of Swastika National School are here, we would request you to join us in receiving the award. Yes, ma'am, please. Students, please come, join. Congratulations, Innovation in Higher Education, Swastika National School, Mangalore. Going up to the next category, Innovative Leadership of the Year 2022.
Nitya Food Products, a brand established by Radha Krishna in 2015 and manufactured as well as marketed by Nidhi Food Products of Mukhe, Puttur, is an innovative startup that introduced Nitya Chapati product with natural ingredients. Soon, Nitya became market leader in this segment. Nitya range of ready-to-eat products are rich in omega-3, dietary fiber, calcium and other nutrients with technology assistance from industry leaders CFTRI, DFRL, ICAR, IAHR and KAPPEC. Nitya brand has won District Successful Entrepreneur from SEDOC, Dharwad, Young Entrepreneur of the Year 2018, conferred by AFSTI during 8th International Food Convention and Young Entrepreneur Award 2021 from KVG Sulya Habba Samiti.
Congratulations, sir. The innovative leadership shown for the year 2022, Nitya Food Products. Sir, if your family is here, please ask them to join. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷವಾದಂತಹ ಕ್ಷಣ. It's an award received from the PRCI South Zone Awards. It's the State PR Awards for the year 2022. Congratulations. Can we cheer every awardee that they come here? Definitely an achievement for their lifetime. Congratulations. God bless. Going on to the next category, Best Hospitality Company of the Year.
The Ocean Pearl Group of Hotels and Resorts. The Ocean Pearl Group of Hotels and Resorts has its properties in Kodiyalbail and Bijay in Mangaluru, Udupi, Hubballi, New Delhi and Chhattarpur. The Ocean Pearl stands true to its name, be it architecture, hospitality and customer experience. It is conceptualized and developed keeping in mind the business travelers, leisure travelers and those wanting to undertake corporate and family events. The brand combines modern, classic, luxury indulgences and comfort. Excellent facilities and service has been its hallmark that has made it a reliable brand name.
The venue which we are all here already, the Ocean Pearl. I think it's a benchmark that is created in our Mangalore city. And we have Mr. Girish VP receiving the award on behalf of the Ocean Pearl Group. Congratulations and many more to go to you. Congratulations. Best Hospitality Company of the Year 2022 goes to the Hotel Ocean Pearl, Mangalore. The next category, the Best Corporate Communicator of the Year. State PR Awards.
Murkesh S, Senior Manager HR and Coordination. KIOCL, Panambur, Mangaluru, hails from Hatti Gold Mines area, Raichur district. He is a Master of Social Welfare from Bharati Vidyapeeth Institute of Management. He joined KIOCL Limited, a Government of India enterprise, in May 2010 as Deputy Manager HR, subsequently elevated as Manager HR and Administration. Presently, he is a Senior Manager HR and Coordination. He executes all liaison coordination activities with various government authorities, NGOs, etc., including CSR activities. Murugesh is a recipient of Karnataka State Level Safety Award conferred by Department of Factories, Boilers, Government of Karnataka for his excellent performance in 2021-22.
Congratulations for receiving the Best Corporate Communicator of the Year 2022. That is Mr. S. Murugesh, Senior Manager, HR and Admin, KIOCL Limited. Congratulations. Can we have the family together? Round of applause and cheers to the awardees. Congratulations once again. Congratulations once again. That was the achievers for the State Achievers State PR Awards. Once again, congratulating all the winners of every category. Can we give a big round of applause for all of them once again? Thank you. Now moving on to the South India PR Awards, that's the Zonal Awards for South Indian Achievers. The first category is the Best Communicator of the Year 2022.
Noel Robinson is the PRO of Delhi Public School, Nacharam, Mahendra Hills and Nadergul. For the past 25 years, he has been a skilled public relations professional and instrumental in building effective connections between media outlets and organizations. Robinson did his Masters in Journalism and Public Relations from Osmania University. His effective oral and written communication abilities enabled him to pitch and deliver promotional offers, write and edit contents, respond to emergencies, and work with the media to generate positive publicity. He has been overseeing numerous PR initiatives for DPS and Pallavi Group of Schools.
Thank you for all the cheers and applause. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today personally to receive the awards. The award will be given to him personally. That's Mr. Noel Robinson from Hyderabad. Congratulating you in your absence. Thank you. Going to the next category in the South India PR Awards, Best PR Person of the Year.
P.P. Revasi Kutti is the Chief Executive Officer, Public Relations Consultancy and Mass Communication Service, Kochi. He holds a diploma in journalism and public relations, a bachelor's and master's degree in history from Annamalai University. From 1971 to 1981, he worked as a reporter and circulation organizer of Mathrubhumi Daily in North Paravur, Kochi. He also served as the Director Board of Kerala State Financial Enterprises from 1980 to 1981. He has worked as a Public Relations Officer, City Hospital, Treasurer and Project Officer of Indian Society of Blood Transfusion, Kochi, etc. He started PRC and MCS Ernakulam in 1992.
Congratulations, the Best PR Person of the Year 2022, Mr. P.J. Devasi Kutti from Kochi, all the way from Kerala. Congratulations, sir. Can we please join our hands in applauding the winner? Congratulations once again, sir. Going to the next award, the Best NGO of the Year.
Sai Sanjeevani Charitable Trust is a non-profitable, non-religious, educational and humanitarian organization started in 2004 by Swami Hari Narayan, also known as Mauna Yogi, a profound mystic yogi, humanitarian and a well-known spiritual figure, and Trust's chairman and managing trustee. An organization entirely run by volunteers, it conducts various spiritual meditations specifically designed by Swamiji. It runs around 16 activities for people's welfare and has been at the forefront in uplifting and helping people spiritually and socially. Some of its major social activities are yoga classes for all, education for needy and deserving children, and organic farming to encourage organic food, among others.
Congratulations, the winner of the Best NGO of the Year goes to Sai Sanjeevani Charitable Trust from Kerala. Thank you for all of you who are cheering them with your claps. Thank you. PR Trainer of the Year.
Rizwan Ahmad. With over 21 years of experience in media and communication, Rizwan Ahmad is a media professional, administrator, educationist and communication trainer. Rizwan Ahmad is the director of the Instructional Media Center at the Maulana Azad National Urdu University in Hyderabad. Ahmad has launched several communication initiatives, namely MANUU Knowledge Series, Meet the Media Veterans Virtual Series, e-content platforms, Urdu Nama, Shahine Urdu, etc., which help the university promote and publish its activities. Rizwan served as the Deputy Director of Government of India for over 6 years, during which he worked in the ministry's film wing.
Yes, I think we have his absence. Because of the national calamity, the landslide, they couldn't be here. They had started their journey, but because of the landslide, they could not make their journey up till here. But in their absence, we congratulate Dr. Rizwan Ahmad for winning the PR Trainer of the Year. Congratulations. Going to PR through athletics. Next slide, please.
Rajini Lakka from Ballari is a woman who wears many hats. She is a beautician, swimmer and swimming coach for abled and differently abled children. She learned swimming at the age of 46 and thereafter won many state, national and international swimming competitions from 2006 to 2021. She coaches differently abled children free of cost. Among our coaches, 8 participated at state level competitions, 8 at national level competitions, and 5 at swimming ATTF International Para Games. She has opened Sai Rajini Swim Life Academy to train children in swimming. She has trained more than 2,000 children so far. She has also won Mrs. India Super Classic 2021.
Hearty congratulations to the winner, PR2 Athletics for the year 2022, Ms. Rajni Lanka, national level swimmer. She's also been a trainer and a coach for swimming. Congratulations, madam. Can we cheer her with a round of applause, please? Next South Indian PR Awards goes to the Entrepreneur of the Year 2022.
Ammunje Sumata Nayak from Manipal is a homemaker, entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, traveler and person who contributed a lot to social welfare. She is the founding president and managing trustee of Sri Ramakrishna Sharada Ashrama, missionary and service wing of Bailur Mutt group of institution, Vaktitva Vikasana Vibhag of Sri Ramakrishna Sharada Ashrama. Inspire was also founded by Sumata in 2001 under the direction of her Guru Reverend Swami Vinayakanandaji Maharaj, a monk of the Ramakrishna order. Sumata became one of the leading people who initiated formation of an ashram on the banks of river Swarna in Bailur of Karkala Taluk.
Congratulations, it's a great pleasure having you as the awardee, the Entrepreneur of the Year. This is Amunche Sumata Naik from Udupi. Congratulations. The families there, please join. It's a moment of pride and memory to cherish for a lifetime. Congratulations to the whole family who has been instrumental in the success of this winner. Yes. Congratulations once again to all of you. The next award goes to Social Service Award for 2022.
Suddi Loda is India's first youngest appointed State Minorities Commission by the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He is also an ambassador for the Council for Parliament of World Religions. Being a strong believer of Ahimsa, he also had the privilege and honor of addressing senators, congressmen and leaders of different faiths in the White House. He has been given the Honorable Indian Award for Youth Development, Community Development and Interfaith Promotion. He has played a significant role in securing the Jain community a religious minority status in India, which had been pending for over 70 years.
Congratulations to the Social Service Award winner, Mr. U. Shujir Loda. Chairman of Tamil Nadu chapter is going to receive this award in his absence. We definitely give our congratulations and good wishes to the winner as well. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Coming up next is the Media Person of the Year.
Vishweshwar Bhatt. Vishweshwar Bhatt, editor-in-chief of Vishwavani Daily, hails from Mururu, Kumta in the Uttara Karnataka district. He worked as editor-in-chief of the news channel Suvarna News Channel and executive managing editor of Vijaya Karnataka, among others. Bhatt has also trained more than 350 students in print journalism at the Asian College of Journalism, founded by the B.D. Goenka Foundation. He is also the author of 73 books, including 15 books on journalism. He has won various awards such as Karunada Ratna, the Zee Kannada TV Man of the Year, etc.
We congratulate in his absence, though he was supposed to be here. Unfortunately, he's stuck at Delhi. He had a meeting with the Prime Minister yesterday which got turned over for today. But in his absence, we congratulate him for being the Media Person of the Year 2022, Mr. Vishweshwar Bhatt, Bengaluru. In his absence, I request the chapter chairman to receive his award. Congratulations once again. Next category, Content Writer of the Year.
M. Kalyana Raman works as a print and broadcast journalist in Chennai. After earning his MS at Columbia University's School of Journalism in 2003, Kalyan decided to change his career from merchant shipping to journalism. He has worked for newspapers and publications like The Times of India and The Hindu for around 20 years. Kalyan was an integral part of the launch teams for TheFederal.com and Pudhiya Thalaimurai. In 2017 to 18, Kalyan started Inmathi.com, an independent online e-zine focused on Tamil Nadu which seeks to uphold community journalism, understanding and deepening insight about Tamils and their lives. Inmathi.com is committed to objectivity and truth-telling.
Once again, we have the absence of Mr. Kalyana Raman from Chennai. We have the chapter chairman receiving this award. The Content Writer of the Year 2022 goes to Mr. M. Kalyana Raman from Chennai. Congratulations. Coming up next is the Best PSU Implementing CSR. AV, please.
Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited. Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited, MRPL, Mangaluru's efforts are driven by the idea of sustainable growth not only in their business choices but in their corporate social responsibilities efforts as well. Towards fulfillment of their CSR objectives, the MRPL has emphasized activities in 5 areas of education, health, community, environment and culture through Shiksha Samrakshana, Arogya Samrakshan, Bahujana Samrakshan, Prakriti Samrakshan and Sanskriti Samrakshan. MRPL as its objectives strives for health, safety and environmental protection. Secondly, prevention, cleanliness and access to safe drinking water. Thirdly, promotion of education and employment by improving vocational skills. Fourthly, initiating and promoting environmental sustainability initiatives, and lastly, contribution to PMNRF or any other environmental relief fund of the federal or state governments.
Congratulations, and it's an honor to have the winner as MRPL Mangalore. Having Mr. Rudolph on the stage, I also call upon Mr. Victor Murthy and Stephen to join in. The winner of the Best PSU Implementing CSR for the year 2022 is MRPL Mangalore. Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. Another picture, please. We have another gentleman who just joined in. All right. Congratulations. The next award category is the Best Regional Newspaper for 2022.
Suddi Bidugade. Suddi Bidugade is a Kannada newspaper that began its journey from Sulya 37 years ago. Today, it has reach in Beltangadi and Puttur too. Suddi Bidugade is a newspaper that was launched with people-centric approach and has been striving to champion the causes that help people's development. Suddi Bidugade gave a platform for news stories from rural areas. The media organization has provided employment to more than 150 people a decade ago. Suddi News website too was launched, followed by Suddi YouTube channel. Dr. U.P. Shivanand is the founder and editor of Suddi Bidugade and a doctor with MBBS degree.
And I think this is the best name that we can think of. News andre Anvarta Nama Suddi. So the best regional newspaper goes to Suddi Bidugade, Puttur. We request Dr. Shivanand to come with the whole team of Suddi Bidugade. Everybody who is behind the camera steady ಆಗಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತಂಡದಿಂದ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿದೆ, and it's a big family, I think. Suddi team, we request everybody to join in Dr. Shivanand and receiving the award of the Best Regional Newspaper of the Year 2022. Congratulations. Next generation, Srijan and Sinchana also joining Dr. Shivanand in receiving this award. Congratulations to the whole team. ಇದು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸುದ್ದಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Well done team. Congratulations to all the South India PR awardees. With this, we come to the end of the state awards and the zonal awards.
Sorry for the interruption. It's the internal awards for South Zone. Madam, please come here. South Zone Chief and YCC Chief both are here. They had a discussion in their meeting and they have decided to give certain extraordinary people who are promoting PR all over South India. And we thought we'll have to give them, we have to recognize them. There are YCC students, there are YCC team, and there are a lot of good PRCA chairmen and promoters, everyone. It is very difficult to find out the best one of the lot. We have 50 chapters, but South India also we have 16 chapters. Out of that, the beginning we have selected some people. Not that others are bad, they are also good. Best of the best we have selected here. Now our madam will announce their names, kindly come over the stage and receive their awards. I'm sure that they will do more functions later, even after motivated. I am sure about that. And we will all come if you invite for all the states, all of us. Thank you so much.
Best Chairman of the Year 2022, Mr. Shakil Ahmad, Hyderabad. Yeah, he could not come as we already mentioned. Best Chairman of the Year 2022, Mr. Ram Menon, Kochi. Best Chairman of the Year 2022, Ms. Shirisha Bhima, Bellary. Active Member of the Year 2022, Bellary. Active Member of the Year 2022, Mr. Pashupati Sharma, one and only, Mangalore chapter. Please come on stage. Best Membership Drive 2022 goes to Mangalore chapter again. A big round of applause, please. Mangalore chapter. All members of the Bangalore chapter, please join on the stage. Promising Chapter of the Year 2022, Mysore chapter. Best YCC Unit 2022, Kerala YCC chapter. Kerala YCC chapter. Best Motivator of the Year 2022, Mr. Nagaraja Hebba, Udupi chapter. Mr. Nagaraja Hebba. YCC Achiever of the Year 2022, Miss Megha Raj, St. Paul College, Bangalore. Prashant, please be on the stage, please. Professor, St. Paul College, Mr. Prashant, Dr. Prashant. Best YCC Unit 2022, Christ College, Bangalore. Request all of the students from Christ College, Bangalore. Best Secretary of the Year 2022, Mr. Siddhalinga Swami, Bangalore chapter. All Bangalore chapter members, please join. Renuka. One extraordinary award we are going to give now, Mr. Ramachandra Menon, Palakkad chapter. More functions conducted during the year 21-22. Heartiest congratulations, sir. Mr. Ramachandra Menon. Best Zonal Program of the Year goes to Chennai chapter. Thank you all. Once again, heartiest congratulations to all the awardees. Last but not the least, Best Chapter Promoter 2022 goes to H.M. Renukananda, Bangalore chapter. H.M. Renukananda, Bangalore chapter. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much and congratulations to all the awardees. Can we give a big round of applause to all of them? And all the people behind this award show also. Thank you. It is now time to listen to our dignitaries. I request Dr. Rudolf Norona from MRPL to kindly address the gathering.
Warm evening to dignitaries on the dais, all the pioneers of PRCI, all the guests and awardees and the members of fraternity, PRCI fraternity. I'm here as a representative of MRPL. MRPL is the organization which supplies 10% of all the fuel needs of the country. 10% of the supplies done by all the public sector entities. And we, during the COVID time, have supplied LPG cylinders to 1 crore households of Karnataka and many more in the neighboring states. And we have earned 50,000 crores of revenue for the state and national exchequer in the last 6 years. And we are indeed really proud and happy to be joining hands with PRCI. Though we are a manufacturing industry, in these times of communication revolution and media revolution, the importance of public relation, when the information spreads at the lightning speed and all the stakeholders get updated about all the developments, we cannot afford to ignore this field. And this platform, wonderful platform provided by PRCI, our own Jairam sir's leadership and all the goodwill of all the network of all the honorable practitioners of PR, it provides a wonderful platform for all of us to share knowledge, get benefited out of that knowledge, update our practices and learn day to day about the newer concept, newer approaches in PR's public relation. So we are indeed grateful for taking us as a partner and also thankful for the award. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much. MRPL has definitely been a support for a lot of CSR projects and programs, and congratulations once again for receiving the award today. It is now time to listen to the Vice Chairman of the Yenapoya University. Vice Chancellor of the Yenapoya University. I think anybody would get confused with words when you go into the profile of him. It runs through pages and pages, and I think we can print a textbook out of it. But just picking up a few words, I would like to start with that he started his journey in this world. He was born just after 10 years of our independence, and he has reached, I think, internationally famous. So it's our pleasure to have him today as our guest. The MBBS degree in 1979, DNB in 1985. A lot of other degrees till the year 2021. This definitely shows that learning never ends. At every age, he grasps knowledge, and that knowledge gives him more power. Joined the Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology in the Department of Surgical Oncology as a senior resident in the year 1984 and ascended to become the professor and the head of the department till he took voluntary retirement in June 2015. If he would have continued, I think they would have created more criterias too. During that period, he was a visiting professor in the Department of Surgical Gastroenterology, Bangalore Medical College for the 15 years. He was the director for 5 years at Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, which he got elevated from the Regional Cancer Center to State Cancer Institute recognized by the Government of India. He was also the honorary secretary for the Association of Surgeons of India, City of Bangalore, and was the honorary secretary for the Karnataka State Chapter of Association of Surgeons of India. He was the honorary secretary for the Indian Association of Surgical Oncology at the national level for 2 years and went on to become the president of the Indian Association of Surgical Oncology in 2015. He was the secretary and later the president of the Bangalore Oncology Group. Presently, he is the Vice President of Ostomates India and the Chairman of Task Force dealing with health promotion and prevention in oncology in the National Cancer Grid under the aegis of Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. He was also the observer in the University of Heidelberg, Germany, University of Bonn, France, and University of Combined Hospitals, London, UK. To cut it short, we have a lot of awards and accolades that this great gentleman has received. To mention a special one in his career, he has been trained in robotic surgery, which he was established in Yenapoya Medical College Hospital under Yenapoya University, Mangalore, which is currently working as the Vice Chancellor and the Professor of Surgical Oncology since July 2015. With all the accolades and due respect to the gentleman, it's our pleasure to listen to him. All ears to you, sir. Please.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮನಿಸಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. There are people who have come outside కర్ణాటక. నన్ను చూస్తూ ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి నమస్కారము. Only one gentleman has come from Tamil Nadu representing. வணக்கம் வந்தனம். Cochin, I think one person has come. Namaskaram. I could see only one from Cochin because I met him earlier. Respected chairpersons, the organizing committee who made me come here, and particularly the person who was actually responsible for making me come here. Many times I used to think, do I fit in here? But taking a leaf out of what Mr. Jayaram did, I saw that. It is amazing. I would have just said one line, respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I would have started. He started remembering everybody's name and calling them by name and making them come up. It's very amazing to see such things, and I learned one more pair trick from him, right? The whole reason for me to be here was only one. I thought whether I learned PR from you people, I don't know. Why not I play PR for my university today, I thought. Right? So I play some PR role for my university. What else I can tell you people? You know PR much more than what I know. But one thing what we always forget is the other person. We call it as OPV, one person's view. And the same OPV means other person's view too. But when you don't know this is the problem we face, and we think there is only one person view, that is my view. If that goes off, I think the whole communication will start, and then the PR people need not be here at all. But unfortunately in our country and all over the world, we require PR because we don't know how to communicate at all. We want some other media to communicate, some other medium to communicate, some other system to communicate. I think that way
You people are the system which we are using. Thank you all. I started my journey in Kidwai, as they told me, then every day when I get up from my OPD, I always have a sickening feeling after not because I am seeing sick people, but I am unable to help them mainly financially. Medically speaking, it was easy for us to say prescribe a medicine, for example, but we are not seeing what is the cost involved. At least during those days, we were struggling to even give chemotherapy which we used to prescribe. So that is where I think Mr. Siddhalinga Devaru, who is coming here incidentally, he wanted to show his face, I think, when I wanted to say that. He was my PRO who did that job so well, because when he called me, I couldn't resist it. Thanks to PRO, my PRO, Mr. Siddhalinga Swami, I am here. When I started that way, then I thought we'll have to do something to the community at large and the people at large. Most of the people, I don't know how many of you know what is happening to the cancer in our country, because we always are worried about diabetes and hypertension, etc., hoping that the cancer will not affect us. It affects always the neighbor. We always say it is always the neighbor's disease, not our disease. But the problem here is that when it hits, then it hits the whole person, the family, the society at large, the friends, everybody feels bad, depressed, etc., because they think that the cancer means it's death warrant, but it is not so today. I came to say that one line. It is not so today. We have just leaped forward so much that when we catch them early, we can cure them all. So you people have to help me to catch. That is the only message I would like to tell you today as PROs. You can. And that is what we are doing in the last 7 years of my stay here. I used the Mangalore University, NSS, went to all the rural people here. At least 3 districts we covered. Districts of Dakshin Kannada, Udupi and Kodagu. And trained those NSS volunteers, youngsters to reach the public. Then we trained the Anganwadi and Asha worker in Udupi district. Again, we helped them to reach the public. And we thought what we are doing is right or wrong, whether it's have an impact or not. That's where the Tata Trust Mumbai came to help. And what happened was that they gave us necessary finance to go and see that what we are the impact which we have created. That's where my relationship started with them, which has resulted in last June 11th, the inauguration of the Zuleka Enapaya Institute of Oncology. I will request you everyone to come and see, which somebody said in their talk, in the welcome speech, you must come to see the facility which we have created thanks to Tata Trust for the poor. And for the poor it is. It is not for, frankly speaking, I have nothing to do with Mangalore. I have no reason to stand in front of you in Mangalore, working here for 7 years. Neither I was born here, nor I was brought up here, nor I was working. Only one reason I came was to create an institute, and that's what ended in, after my 6 years of struggle, but the support from the Chancellor, etc., were great, and most importantly, the Tata Trust. We have the best of the institute today. You need not go anywhere else. Ask treatment, it is available with us. You ask, so robotic surgery, we are doing it. The highest end radiotherapy, it is available. PET-CT, we are available. Everything is available at the most affordable cost. That is where the most important thing, and 90% of the patients who have been treated with us belong to the below poverty line, and only 10% are giving off from their pockets. The most important thing which we have created there is for the public, and that is where the public relations, I think, you should come. The gap should be really bridged by you all, and I am very will be thankful to you if only you can do that effectively for me. The first thing is come and see us, and then you'll see what work we are doing, and the third thing is make use of that by informing others. As I am going on in a more serious note, where everybody is probably worried, I am not such a serious person when it comes to public functions. Weak men wait for opportunities. Strong men create them. But wise people like me at least should use them. I think I am wise enough to use the facility to talk about Enapaya, this opportunity. I am. You would call me an opportunist, fine, that's what I am. I have to pass on this message. I told you, today I am going to do the PR work for my university. That's what I did. That's what I did very fast because I know you may have to go for food. I don't want to prevent you from going for food. On the other hand, the most important problem we face today in the hospital setting, which you all read every day, day in and day out, is ultimately because of the miscommunication. If only the doctor or the person who is treating the patient has spent 2 extra minutes, I think we would have avoided lot of mishaps which we are seeing today in the TV or in the newspapers. That is from our side, that mistake, 2 minutes extra. On the other hand, the patients today and the people, you, me, everybody, thanks to our ATM, mobile, Instagram, they want the results like this. Unfortunately, I am not God enough to give them. I am a simple human being like you all. We can't treat everybody and give the results as you expect, but that is not what is now the expected by the people. There is no tolerance, there is no patience. Unfortunately, I don't know where to start and where to train and where we have lost the bus when it comes to that. They think that everything should go the best way they want to because they entered into the hospital, and that is where the whole problem starts. There is something called as the disease. We are forgetting that disease with the disease or with the problem they have come. We are only making an attempt to cure or control the problem. I don't know who has to start, but I thought at least I will request you people to pass on the second message that everything cannot be controlled, everything cannot be cured. And I think I have to quote Bhagavad Gita only. When there is a birth, there has to be a death. If we do not accept that as though we are immortals, we are going to behave, then it is very sad. So this is from the patient side. On the hospital side, I already told you that we have to spend more time in communicating rather than treating the patient. I will go to that extent. That treatment can take a second priority, but communicating to the patient and the relatives, explaining, they want everything to be explained. I think that is where the public relations going to matter a lot. And we'll have to have, not nowadays we have only hospital public relations. I think the day will not be far off if we have public relations officer in every department. Because that is how it is. Because we will be only thinking of treating, but that person is going to play a very, very important role, which we have created in Kidwai-like place. In Kidwai Cancer Institute, it is there most of the time. It is the social welfare officer department and the PRO department do this job of explaining details, sitting and talking to them, the nonsenses of their treatment, what they are expecting, etc. So that is where I was relieved, and so that made me come today to say thank you all for being with us as a PRO. Although you would not have worked with me, I am talking about public relations as a system, as a program which has helped us not to get the brickbats which otherwise we would also got. Thank you all for being with us. God bless.
The best message for the World PR Day, the PR himself talking about how to promote your own product. So thank you so much, sir, for giving us your time and wonderful words. Can we have another round of applause, please? It's now time, the privilege for the Chairman and the Secretary of Mangalore Chapter to show a love and appreciation, gratitude for being here this evening to make this evening even more special. Can we have a round of applause to join in as the chapter felicitates your presence here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It is now time to hear the National President, Mr. T. Vinay Kumar. We're all ears to listen to you. Definitely, it'll be followed by the launching of the theme logo. Congratulations and all the very best. Over to you, sir.
Dear Jairamji, Dr. M. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Krishna Hedge, and all our colleagues on the dais, off the dais, and dear friends. today is a very special day for us PR practitioners all over the world. I am sure that you are all aware that July 16th has been chosen as the World PR Day to honor Ivy Ledbetter Lee, considered the founder of modern public relations. July 16th is his birthday. The theme World PR Day this year is Truth, Trust and Transparency. The 3 T's, joining with the 4th T called theme, has placed a great responsibility on all PR professionals. Each of the 3 T's has an important bearing on PR. The 3 T's are also closely interconnected. For PR professionals, fact-based information is the truth. That leads to the 2nd T called trust. Truth is the foundation of trust, and once trust and truth have found their moorings, transparency takes place smoothly. The truth may not always be good or positive. As PR professionals, the best way to handle such a situation is to face it honestly. Be honest about the challenges we face and the mistakes we commit. I am sure that such an approach would help us in winning the trust of the people with whom we are dealing or interacting. The process also ensures transparency in all our dealings. This brings to me Omawumi Ogbe, Managing Partner of GLG Communications, the fastest growing PR and communication agency in Nigeria. According to Ogbe, P in the PR represents people. She is right. The most effective strategy and the plan would be of no use if the presence of right people are not there. They are the people who are implementing them. We needed to handle people with care and compassion. The people should be taken into confidence so that they develop the art of PR and communication most efficiently. We should be aware that every person with a smartphone is a potential communicator. Be it your office colleagues, neighbors, or even a passerby. Any one of them could create goodwill or havoc for you and your organization. Public relations or PR is one of the ingredients of what is called communication. The art of communication has undergone tremendous changes with the advent of the digital revolution. The tyranny of the single medium, such as print, TV, or radio, is over. As I said earlier, anyone with a smartphone is a communicator. The PR professional is faced with the challenge of producing the most effective communication messages suitable for a converging media ecosystem covering print, visual, and voice platforms. That is the mantra of effective communication today. World PR Day offers us an opportunity to discuss these issues and the future scope of the profession by opting for the latest and the most effective methods of communication. I would like to also congratulate our Mangalore chapter under the leadership of Raghavendra Holla for organizing such a wonderful webinar for the South Zone. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare occasion for us. We are going to have our 16th global meet at Kolkata. We have had the 15th one at Goa. It was a successful one. More than 250 people were gathered, and the governor of Goa and the chief minister and other ministers were also there. And now also we are thinking of having the great lady you all know, Mamta Banerjee. She is going to inaugurate our We are trying to get her. She has agreed as of now. Let us hope she will come. We have made the logo which will be released, 16th conclave logo. Now we will release it at the World PR Day, that will be remembered. And we have another 3 months now from now. It's on the November 11th and 12th. We are going to have the conclave at Kolkata. All are welcome. Now only you have to book your tickets and be ready for that, because that particular sector is very costly. From wherever you come, it is a very costly this thing that I am giving an advance notice that you please book. It will be very interesting for all of you. A lot of things are discussed in the conclave, 2 days conclave. You are all welcome. Now we will have the launch of that logo by our VC and our other office bearers of the PRCI. Please. No, I'll come. Don't worry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the 16th Global Communication Conclave to be held at Kolkata in November. I'm sure we're expecting more than 500 delegates to be there. Please make your plans conveniently so that you can be a part of this lovely experience. The 16th Global Communication Conclave to be held on the 11th and 12th of November in Kolkata. The logo has just been revealed, and all of you who have to make plans, make it soon, because I think you all will not get your seats later. So all the very best and congratulations to the new launch. It's now time to listen to the Bhishma. I think that's what he's been famously called as. M.B. Jairam, Master Degree holder in Journalism and Distinction with the from Mysore University, hails from Sulya, near Mangalore, Dakshina Kannada, a district from Karnataka, commonly known as or called as Bhishma of PR in professional field. He has a lot of feathers in his cap, very difficult to count them all. He has worked in different fields of communication, started with journalism field as a sub-editor and a reporter in an English daily, and after that as a filmmaker, and produced and acted in a few films and serials. Finally, in PR profession till his retirement from the government company as the director of the corporate communication and administration. Even after retirement, he continued service. In all claps, I request the person who is instrumental for PRCI to be here today, the presidential address by Mr. M.B. Yes? Yeah, now I can call you Jairam, the chief mentor and chairman, please.
Dinner table is there. For me it is very far. I think it is near to you all. So I'll cut short my, because this is the third time I'm come to I'm in the podium. Thank you very much. I must congratulate first the Mangalore chapter, all the chapter office bearers, particularly the chairman, secretary, and the state president, state head, Mr. Sharma and Pejata, for wonderful, introduction. I was going through, I was sitting in Bangalore and talking to them. They said, we will do everything, don't worry, sir. My mind always running around, in Mangalore. I know their capability, but still, that is my habit. I won't sleep without getting a yes note from them. Anyway, this is the part of their job they have done, and our excellent team from Bangalore, the zonal chairman, Lata Madam, she is the head of the PR department and she is the secretary of also KSRTC. And our YCC head, Madam Chinmay, she owns 2-3 companies and she is one of the I don't know how many awards every month she gets. You know, they are all excellent people. I may be the leader, I may be among them, you know, I am among the equals, I may be in the front role, but it is them, they are doing the work. It's a teamwork which I believe. That's why we have gone to that extent and we have completed, 50 chapters are already there now and we are going to have another 3 chapters soon before our conclave. One is in Ahmedabad, one is in Dehradun. Dehradun we have, nearby Calcutta, one more we have going to have. Like that Puttur also they are thinking of having one. Mount Abu also we are having one. So it's mouth to mouth, you know, they will know about organization and they come forward. And then I can't force anyone to make a team and all that. You know, when they come, it will become strong. That's what I believe. I want everyone to help us. All our PR people, someone was telling, on their own, you know, in the society, you know, just now I was telling someone, even in the house, when you start from your house, when you start from the house in the morning, the way we behave with our own family, the way we behave with our own sisters or our father, mother, if you want a cup of coffee before you go, come out of the house, your language, your talk with the mother or sister, it matters a lot. Yes, you are in a very, you know, in a hurry, but the way you talk to your mother, hey, late aaytu coffee kodu anta, that is an order. Unfortunately, you know, mummy late agate coffee kodu, definitely happily she will give. There are so many ways of your relation with your own family or the office. This we have to learn. You will have to start from the house. So this is what our people taught for us, and we have to continue with that. There are maybe so many other factors. Anyway, I am not going to talk much on the public relations, or everyone has spoken this. And our doctor, our chief guest was telling today that he is ready to have some, what's it?
Screening of all non-covered, including cancer.
Yeah, including cancer, some screening they will do. And if you approach him, definitely he will have a organized one. You tell him.
You can come there. We have a vehicle to reach your doorstep.
Yeah, that is what he is offering. It is a public relation service he is doing. They can go to their house if any problem comes. Just ring up. You can take his number through someone and he will be there at your doorstep. So this is what he was telling, that I'm very happy that you are announcing this in the World PR Day. It's a public service he is doing. I am very thankful to you, sir, announcing this. And our Mr. Holla will help you on this in this regard. And those who come from outside, you know, Kerala, with all these difficulties, they have come here. And particularly Chennai, they also, they wanted to come, they could not come because of this, you know, problems due to heavy rain, they could not come. Hyderabad people, they started but they could not reach it. All these problems, you know, unforeseen problems. Anyway, I'm thankful to all of you having come here, be for our last 2 hours and listen to all the dignitaries. And in fact, one thing I forgot to tell, Mr. Ravi, when he was coming from Bangalore, he came to know that his one of the cousins died. So he had to leave. But he did not show it to us. He was here for some time and immediately after he left and he is reaching Bangalore maybe tonight. You know, this is how it works, you know, people who are really interested in PR, you know, they will come. They will give their, particularly Mr. Our Secretary Bangalore chapter. He is there everywhere. Bangalore, everyone knows him. Maybe doctor will tell us much better than that. Any time, even 12 o'clock when we ask, you know, his number everyone knows. He will help even if it is midnight. That's what the service we PR people, we are giving, or social service we do. and it may be mid of the night or any this thing. We are here for your service. We have our own social cell. We do conduct our Daughters' Day, Communicators' Day, all these, social causes. These are all the things. If you go to Mr. Holla, he will tell you all these details. And I request all of you to kindly help our Bangalore chapter to go, and they will do wonderful job from today onwards. They'll be in the main lines. We have 50 chapters. We have, when we come to 16th global meet, you'll know there will be big competitions among them, chapters who does better. So there will be a lot of motivating awards and all that. It will be very interesting, meeting all the PR people of India and abroad. We get about 40 to 50 foreigners from London, from German, and our other Dubai, from everywhere. They'll come and enjoy their 2 days, mingle with our network. It is a huge network. You will enjoy being with our own PR people. You can enlarge your network also. So this is where we are very strong. May not be other departments. We know the sky is the limit for us. Our growth is like that. So I request all of you to kindly come and attend our conclave. You will know how strong we are in PR. Sorry, because everything others have already informed you. This is just a small thing. Thank you so much for being with us for the last 2 hours, and we'll see you in Calcutta. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jairam sir. When you were saying your words, you said special days of celebration, and I deem it my pleasure that I was also a recipient of the Daughter of the Year award from PRCI. Thank you, and that will definitely be a memorable memory in my life, and these memories have been changing a lot of lives. To end it soon, we had the target of 8 o'clock, and we are just before time, and PRCI is very much time bound. And to give a quick vote of thanks, we have the Secretary, Kenute Jivan Pinto. Over to you.
Thank you, Saujanya. Good evening all, and I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. To begin with, the person who has advised us, mentored us, supported us, and when we asked, sir, give us one event to do in Mangalore, he said, yes, go ahead. He's none other than Mr. M.B. Jairam, Chief Mentor and Chairman Emeritus of PRCI. Thank you, sir. Thanks for all the support you have given, and keep motivating so that we can reach more heights in the coming days. Our thanks goes to T. Vinay Kumar, the National President of PRCI, who has been there supporting, and he has given us free hand to do the best what we can do in the PR arena. Thank you, sir, for being with us and encouraging us. Our special thanks to the VC of Enapa University. We know what they have done, and in fact I was there when this Tata Trust and Enapa's press meet was done, and doctor was talking to the press, and the way he motivated and he explained to the press was very interesting, and he did the same here. So with all our PRCI members and the people present here, we thank you for all that you do for the society, and also for being with us this evening. With us, our good friend, very good supporter, Dr. Rudolph Norona, the Corporate Communications Manager for MRPL. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being with us and for your motivating speech, and also a special thanks from PRCA for supporting this event also in a special way. Also, in his absence, I would thank Mr. B.K. Ravi, Chairman and HOD of Communication Studies at Bangalore University, who was here, who gave the keynote address and inspired us. Special thanks to the charming lady, Ms. Chinmayi Praveen, National Head of YCC, who has worked a lot behind getting this the prize, the awards, we were just sending the recommendations from here, and they are the ones who have worked beyond that. They have scrutinized, and they have come out with this list. Thank you, ma'am. Also, thanks goes to the zonal chairman, Dr. T.S. Lata, and secretary, Sir Mr. Ramakrishna sir. He was here yesterday, and his team of whole zone who have worked beyond making this event a successful one. Also, special thanks to all the awardees and their family members who have made it to this event, and because of you, we could have a full house audience here, and also the event got more colorful. So thank you all awardees, and congratulations to you all. A special thanks to our Mangalore chapter member Srinivas Pejataya and his team who have done all the AV production for today. I know at the very last moment, that was 2 days before, I said, sir, you have to do. He said, it's impossible. I said, I don't want to listen, impossible, you have to do. And he has done. I know he had health issues, but still he has done. So on behalf of a chapter, I request Holla sir to give him a money plant. Let his money grow more. This is for Srinivas Pejataya and his team. Also, the colorful awards what you saw here, that's the brainchild of none other than Saurabh M. Vijayram. Saurabh, please come forward and receive a small token of appreciation from us. I request our state head, Pashupati Sharma, to give a money plant to Saurabh. Okay. In his absence, thank you, Saurabh. Our special thanks to the charming lady who made us all laugh from the beginning till the end, and kept us entertaining and ready for the event. That's none other than the best compere in Mangalore, MC Saujanya Hegde. Big thank you to Saujanya Hegde, requesting our chapter president to give a money plant to her. Money will grow, yes. I kept one plant in my office so that money can grow. Also, special thanks to the Ocean Pearl staff for all that support they have given to us. Special thanks to our photographer for the day, Anush Chandra. Thank you, Anush. Suddi, Team Suddi and Team News Karnataka for the live telecast what they are doing for, and I think it has reached 1,000 people who couldn't make it for the event. Special thanks to all the invitees, especially we have requested many PR people to come and experience what is PRCI. So all my friends and our PRCI well-wishers are here. So special thanks to all the invitees who have attended this program.
Whatever news channel, you will also reach.
She's telling me something, but at the end I'll tell. Okay, special thanks to the Mangalore chapter members. That is Marian sir, Jagjeevanda sir, Shivaprasad sir was here, Roshan Bobby, Gayatri ma'am, and Srinivas, and all the members of Mangalore chapter who have made this event, because we just dreamt it, and to make this event reality, their support was always there. So thank you everyone for supporting us. Special thanks to Gayatri madam and her students who had helped us in the reception area, registration area, and special thanks to that dance was wonderful, right? Yeah, special thanks to Swastika National School and their students for that wonderful dance. A special thanks to Anushri Malli for the wonderful prayer she rendered here. Special thanks to Das and Anita for the entertainment what you have been providing, and also it will continue. My media friends, I am from the media background, so my media friends are here. So all the media friends, a special thank you for being from the beginning till the end. Thank you for all the support you have given to PRCI. Continue supporting to PRCI. Now the point what our MC was mentioning, I thanked everyone why I left Pashupati Sharma, because Pashupati Sharma, I wanted to thank him at the end, because we know the effort what he has put if this event has to happen. We know, at the end we do the the working part of it, but the thought process, but communication part, all this is been done by Pashupati Sharma. So on behalf of all present here, a special thanks to Pashupati Sharma sir, our state head. A special thank you to everyone for making this event our dream a reality. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much to the secretary who has not missed out anything. So if you've missed out, I think you would have got it otherwise. So thank you so much for that wonderful vote of thanks. With this, we come to the end of the formal function.